Hi, good people. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing great. This is another voice, your girl Esther. I tell story about nature. I told you that God is nature, and I tell self-love story. Always love yourself, despite anything you're passing through. Are you ready to listen to Esther's storyline? Let's go. Sacrifice carefully. Sacrifice carefully to the right person. The Bible says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever that believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life." What does that mean? God knows that if my Son, Jesus Christ, sacrificed to the mankind, there is no how I'm going to lose. My sacrifice will not be in vain. Despite that, we will have is a must. He knows. I will have a more liberians. I will have a more liberians, a more sinners, but there is no how my sacrifice will be in vain for mankind, because I must have one or two or three or four that will stand out for me. That is why I told you at the initial time, sacrifice wisely so that your sacrifice will not be in vain. What am I trying to say? In times of marriage and your relationship, choose wisely. When someone wants to go and take, like, you want to make a sacrifice, sacrifice comes with profit. Yes, no one wants to sacrifice in vain. Yet, whether you're sacrificing for rituals, you can never want to take a step, because sacrifice is a risk. It is a risk. No one can take a risk and want to fail. Sacrifice is another dimension, both spiritual, is either physical or spiritual, that you want to take a risk. And when you want to take that sacrifice, you need to sat down and think and rethink your benefits. Nobody wants to sacrifice in vain. It is only a fool that sacrifices in vain. That's why when someone wants to take a ritual, he thinks, yes, I know I will enjoy my sacrifice and my benefits, so I am going to do it. I told you, don't sacrifice to the wrong person. Marriage is all about sacrifice. Sacrifice wisely. Love is all about sacrifice. Without love, there is no sacrifice. That is the reason why God sacrificed for us. Because he loves us, he sacrificed. And he's waiting for, like, sacrifice wisely. Don't sacrifice to the wrong person. Don't spend your time to the wrong person. After all your sacrifice, the person you did that for does not even value you. Most of you sacrifice to the wrong dimension. Sacrifice wisely. Sacrifice to the person that values it, to the person that deserves it, to the person that cherishes it, to the person that wants it. And when you meet that person and make the sacrifice, he knows that he wants it, and he is able and capable to give the same back. Yes. Have you ever seen anyone that wants to just make a sacrifice? Sacrifice is a bold step. It's beyond. I'm going to take this. It's a decision making. I'm gonna do it. And I'm waiting for my result. I know my result is gonna be good. But are you doing it to the right person, to the right angle, to the right? Ask yourself the question.